Hi and welcome to this full moon reading. This full moon is in Pisces and it is a full moon that is really coming in strongly with a Mercury retrograde. About this later. Now I will have first a look into my cards, and in the cards we have truth, we have health, we have Neptune, and we have Perchta. And this is a full moon where it is about to learn to flow like water again. I mean, we had a very active summer, we had a very eruptive summer, and now we are coming more into a sphere where we have to let go with Neptune, where we have to become like water and observe where we want to stay or where we want to flow away from, and not to judge. I mean, it is the Pisces full moon, it is not Virgo, it is about a non-judgmental zone, just being aware. And the more we are able to be aware and just be able to observe, the more we will realize. I mean, it is Mercury retrograde, it is not so much about action, it is not outer communication, it is more about realizing, it is more about inner awareness, it is more about inner stillness. I mean, a Spolos that I have connected in my card deck with truth is a centaur who is able to read the future by watching the birds flying over the sky. So it is the perspective of the observer, and the observer that just watches the birds in the sky, just watches people passing by, and out of that come realizations. It is not something we can force, but it is something that will come to us. And Mercury is together with Psyche in an opposition to Jupiter. So there are things that we will realize and that will come to us out of this inner stillness, out of this awareness that is still. And we have a great Earth Trine between Uranus, the Sun, and Pluto. So something will be materialized out of this process of awareness. Out of this process we have health here, out of this process of letting go, out of this Piscean process where, I mean, Pisces is a water sign, but it is a water sign where water is like fog, where it is drops of water in air that falls down on us, and where we don't force it, where we just let it happen. And what we will realize out of that will materialize on this earth. This is very beautiful. So in a way it is a magical full moon, but it is a magical full moon where we are not active, but it is more magical out of being open to receive. And in this opening we will receive a lot of insights also about our relationships, because I would say this is a full moon of reconnecting with our soul tribe. We have this full moon in opposition with Neptune and Juno, and in also a sextile to Pluto. So it is about soul connections and about realizing who is my tribe, who is connected to my tribe, who do I belong to. And it is more about the awareness of that, observing that, feeling that in the field, smelling that, of dreams that come to us, and relaxing into that. I mean, we also have Venus in a square to Mars, so we will sometimes engage in unnecessary struggles with others, in unnecessary conflicts with others, conflicts and different interests, and the bumping of that is part of life. But this is a full moon to realize the levels underneath, and to realize that underneath we are eternally connected. I mean, we are connected with all that is, but there are certain soul connections that are close to us where we dance with them eternally, and to feel more into that, and maybe out of that having a new perspective on those daily struggles that we have with our people, so to speak, and to treat that differently out of this perspective. So it is a full moon that out of the completely unmaterialized, something will materialize into this earth, will materialize into our world, into our personal relationships. But it is not something we can force. It is out of this, what I said, perspective of the observer, and becoming like water, flowing and observing and feeling and awareness. It is a full moon of awareness and of reconnecting through awareness. So I hope this was helpful to you. I wish you a very magical and beautiful and reconnecting with your soul tribe full moon. Till next time, namaste.